Hello guys, and welcome back to my fifth video on the topic of AOT, Attack on Titan Evolution. I've been having a blast making these videos for you guys. It's been really fun to do this, and you guys are giving me so much unbelievable support for all the stuff that I'm doing, and I really do appreciate it. Um, Before I get into this quick video, I have a couple of quick announcements to make. The first of which is that I'm going to be streaming on YouTube, not Twitch, on YouTube, um, how to go from level 1 to Prestige 2 full level, and I'm going to be streaming and grinding my entire way there on stream, and when I get to your level, maybe you can hop in, see what I'm doing, see what you can improve on yourself, and if I'm doing something wrong and something that should be better, you could hand in your info or your knowledge, and I can use that to help myself get better and faster and throughout quicker. If you are at all interested like this, in something like this, um, my second announcement adds on to this. I have officially given myself a Discord. It used to be a friend server, but since a couple of people have been asking about Discords, watching streaming, or for me to do some streams to show how to do certain things or help out with certain stuff, um, I've decided to turn that Discord into something that everybody can use. Um, so on my screen here, you can see the Discord code. That's what the Discord looks like right now. I'd be more than happy to add stuff to show some better stuff or to give more channels. But if you're interested, go ahead and join. The code's right there in front of you. I'm going to put it down in the description for those of you that can't click on the link, or well, that can't copy the link down very easily. Um, I'll leave that down there for you guys if you would like to join. So please consider doing so if this is something that interests you. I'm going to be streaming in that VC, one of those VCs. I have a new one called Streaming that I don't have on that picture because I took the picture beforehand. But if you're interested in that, right there, there's your ticket. Everyone's invited. You can invite your friends, whoever you'd like. I'm just here to have a good time, and I'm here to help you guys out as much as I possibly can, because I know how much it's important to people to be able to do this stuff fast, and it was important for me too, and I had a couple people help me along the way, and I'd like to give back that favor. But in any case, as the original title of this video was implied, I'm going to be looking through the equipment real quick, just as a quick rundown, because a lot of people don't have access to the Trello or don't know what it is. And secondly, over here to the middle here next to the raids is the skills. I'm going to run over what I think is best for you guys to go after doing the skills and whatnot. So, to start off, um, just remember I have the Ackerman bloodline. So, the items that are affected here in this shop specifically is only the Mikasa scarf. The Mikasa scarf is the only thing that's affected with Ackerman. If you have the Jaeger bloodline, the things that are affected are the Aaron cloak and the key. I don't know if Jaeger affects the Axe Terminal. I don't know what it does anyways at this point. But to begin with, the basement key and the cloak are both affected by the Jaeger bloodline, and the scarf is affected by the Ackerman bloodline. So, to start off with the most basic one of them all, the Lantern of Freedom. The Lantern of Freedom gives out a 10% HP boost, just 10 HP flat, my bad, not the percentage. 10 HP boost gives you a 5% increase in your coin collection and gives you a 7.5% critical chance extra. I don't know why I didn't have it equipped actually. Why don't I have it equipped? What the heck, bro? Okay, but anyways, in any case, um, this Lantern is a rare thing you can get from raids. You can get it from any mode fairly easily as long as you're able to get a raid item in the first place. Um, Obviously, being a rare, it is the only rare. It is the most common to get. It's the most easiest to get, and it's the one that almost everybody has, if not multiple of them, no matter who you are or what prestige you are. But in any case, it's the most simplest one. It gives the least amount of benefits. But you can always wear it no matter what. It's just a little extra add-on. Gives you an extra 10 health, critical chance, coins, whatever. But it's always a good add-on. Nothing else on here, I'm pretty sure, affects it unless it's the basement key that doesn't. Turn around. What the heck? No, because the basement key. Okay, well then I don't. What the heck? Why did you turn around? Well, I guess you're not gonna see anymore unless I want to exit and go back out. What the heck, bro? Not cool. Don't turn away from the viewers. That's not cool. But To continue on, I'll stop wasting time. Um, the next most rare level would be the Cape and the Key. The Lieutenant Cape and the Key are both okay in their own values, but I think the Lieutenant Cape is more valuable because it gives you more battle stats. Gives you an extra 50 health, an extra 2 HP regen, and a plus 2.5% chance to do a critical, an extra speed boost, and it gives you an extra damage boost. Um, if you do not have the Iron Cloak, this is the next best thing. Um, and the Basement Key gives you 50 health, and then an extra boost to coins and XP. As Jaeger, again, Jaeger boosts both the Cloak and the Basement Key, so if you are running Jaeger, I would run these two instead of the Scarf. But if you would like to run the Scarf specifically for the damage benefits, you can. That would be perfectly fine because you don't have to get those benefits off of the Basement Key. The Basement Key is more something along the lines of a looting item. But those are the both of the epic rarity items, I would say. And to go on to the legendary items, those items are the Captain's Cape, which I do not own. I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't gotten around to getting to it yet. And the Iron Cloak. Now, the Iron Cloak gives you a 60% HP increase, a 5% critical increase, a damage boost, and an extra speed boost. To those of you that may also be wondering, part of the reason why I'm so fast in the Nightmare and Hell modes is because of these speed boosts. And because I'm an Ackerman, Ackerman, since it is boosted, gives you an extra speed boost on the Scarf, an extra boost on the Cloak, and I also use what's known as an FPS unlocker. And the FPS unlockers allow you to go slightly quicker. I don't know if it actually makes a difference. I'm pretty sure it does, but in any case, the speed boost with the cape, the speed boost with the cloak, and the speed boost with the scarf. That's an extra 20% speed boost that I'm go much quicker with. Um, I don't necessarily know if it makes me that much faster than I'm being told that I am than everybody else, but in the main case, um, that's basically one of the points. I don't necessarily know where to go from there, but I think that would explain how to get faster in a very basic sense. And then finally, we have the Mikasa Scarf. Well, the Iron Cloak gives you that boosts, and the Mikasa Scarf normally gives you, I think, 50 HP, a 5% increase in critical damage and speed. But with the Ackerman boost, it gives you 125, 10, 10, and 10% on all of them. With the Jaeger boost, I'm pretty sure that the stats are 100 HP, 5% or 10%, 10%, and 20%. Um, and then the key is up to I think 75 or 100 and 20 and 10. But I think they're mostly just double. Don't quote me on that because I do not know for certain, but that is my best guess as to what they are. I apologize if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how most of it works. So in any case, that's the basic rundown of the items. I can't really tell you to run a certain specific one because if you have Jaeger, you want to run these two. If you have Ackerman, you want to run this. But if you have all of them, run the Scarf, run the Lantern, run the Cloak, and that's a massive boost to everything, including your health, damage, whatever. That's basically what I would run. That's what I run all the time. Now, to quick head over to the skills. As much as the equipment is straightforward to me, I think the skills are also straightforward to me. Solely for the fact that because when at a lower level, you can only get so many skill points because of how many levels you can only get. Looking at the skill tree, there are 3 main branches with 6 branching off paths. The branching off paths go towards the boomerang blade, which I'm not gonna explain that yet. The infinite chain, loose capsules, decapitation, titan killer, and counter. Now, as a prestige 0, I always recommend doing the first 3 in each tree when you get the first couple levels because it gives you an extra free damage, extra health, and faster gear speed. The next step that I would go is to go down the path on the top left and then the bottom path. The bottom path gives you more damage, a drilling thrust, which throws you up into the air, and you do damage while going through them with invincibility. The same thing with the rising thrust. And the counter makes it so that if a Titan grabs you or will do damage to you, it will be countered and you will not get killed. This is the most valuable one in my opinion for blades because this gives you 3 separate invincibility frames to work with, as well as one that kills on the spot, one that can damage multiple things at a time, and can also do a lot of damage to the attack titan in the raids. If you were to blind or cut the legs of the attack titan, you could use the drilling thrust on their nape, and you would get sent straight into the nape. And because you cannot go through it, you would do loads and loads and loads of quick, rapid damage, at least up to 6 notches of damage, without having to worry about getting hit at all. This top path here, I don't think it's good because it only wastes your blades. The first one is a blade throw, which just throws a blade. You can use that to damage or blind a titan. The same thing here with homing blades. You don't have to aim with this one too much. It throws 2 and kills automatically, I think. And then the boomerang blade, which does the same thing as this one, but it comes back, I believe. But I wouldn't do this one either, simply for the fact that you can just go and kill the titan yourself. You don't have to go up and aim at a titan and waste your time trying to line up a shot to then get your blades back when you could have just done it yourself. But in any case, once you get these, you should be a high enough level to be able to do raids, because this itself would take about 19 skill points, plus these would be 21. And since you get 1 skill point per every level, I would start going down this path. This path is the healing or the medic path, and then the bottom one here is the mobility path. To start, I would do this path because this allows you to do raids much easier. You can get self-heal, which heals you for 45% of your health. Pretty straightforward. When you're using the animation, it gives you invincibility frames, so if you are in a dire situation, like under the feet of 20 titans in the raid, you can use this self-heal and start walking out of the horde and try and find a way out from there. It's not a lifesaver all the time, but it's something you can use in the case of an emergency. The healing aura is a team heal, I would say. You throw down a big potion and you heal, and there's an aura that pops up around you. It's a green aura, and anybody that stands in it gets 5% of their total health back per second, and it lasts for about, I think, 10 seconds. During the animation of you grabbing and throwing down the potion, you have invincibility, but once the potion's down, your invincibility is gone. And then leading on to the next one, which is the infinite chain, it is literally an aura that is the exact same as this, but gives you 10 seconds of invincibility. So if you are using thunder spears or using blades, and you're being attacked on and on and on and on, you can use this, and this gives you 10 seconds of invincibility to get out of a horde. So whereas you could use this to walk out, you can use this to simply just not get hit at all and hook straight out. This is the best one, in my opinion, solely for the fact that you are literally unable to die unless you reset yourself. And it is the best one, in my opinion, but it's not worth it to go after at the start because you have no reason to use it at the beginning when you could be using these to get yourself further. Once you get this path, go for this path next. Backwards grapple allows you to hook behind you, which isn't too much of a concern as long as you're playing in third person. Boost allows you to propel straight forward where your mouse is aiming. So if I were to aim my mouse to the left, or the mouse to the left or the right or up or down, it would boost me towards that mouse direction. That very fast. You can use this to dodge the attack titan's damage, or you can use this to get out of a situation, much like you can use these to get invincibility frames. And you get loose capsule at the end, which boosts your speed and damage by 25 and 15% respectively for 20 seconds, but increases your gas usage. If you are using Thunder Spears, this is the most overpowered perk, other than the invincibility. But if you're using Blades, and you have all of your gas upgraded, this is the best perk to run, no doubt, other than the invincibility. This is the second best perk to run because it boosts your damage, boosts your speed, and all it does is increase your gas boost usage. You get warnings when your gas usage is low, or when your total gas is low, 50 and 25%. So if you absolutely have to go back, you can go refill, and you'll be fine. All at the price of extra damage and extra speed. Now, looking at the bottom path, this is the path that I would go to once you have extra. To begin with, once you get to a certain level in Prestige 0, which is the first level without prestiging, you can go after this line, the bottom left line, which goes to Ankle Cut, and then Hand Slasher, and then Titan Killer. I do not know if you have these lines if you have enough SP to get there. If you do not, then don't worry about going to this bottom part, but I'm going to explain the rest of them in detail once you get to Prestige 1, where I know you can, for a fact, get to this without anything else other than these lines. Ankle Cut gives you invincibility frames, where it goes to the nearest Titan and slashes their legs and knocks it to the ground, giving you basically a free hit to the nape as long as it's by itself. Hand Slasher, when you are caught in a Titan's hand, if you have no other option and you don't have the bar, you can use this to slice through their hand and not get eaten. Um, this is a lifesaver in most Attack on Titan games, but in this one specifically, you have the bar to be able to escape most of the times. But in the event where you're playing, say, Abnormal, and a Titan grabs you and you grab twice, you can use this to get out of danger really quickly. And finally, my personal favorite to use for a certain way is the Titan Killer. Titan Killer chains all Titans that are around you and picks out of maximum 6 and minimum 4, unless there's less than 4 around you, and kills all of them instantly, except for the Attack Titan, obviously. Uh, this skill I always used to use in abnormal mode. I would use Growth. And what you could do is you could rally up a couple Titans around you at the start, and then use Titan Killer, and then it would eradicate 6 or so of the Titans around me, and then give me all of the benefits of Growth without me having to risk doing or dying at any point at the beginning. And it's basically a foolproof method to get your full growth simply by just pressing a button around a group of Titans. And I think with growth, this is one of the best perks to run on missions, especially ones like Abnormal. But other than that, it's not too useful unless you're using blades in raid, which in Prestige 0 is a good thing, but you won't have enough to get it in the first place if you're doing raids. So I wouldn't worry about this one too much until you're Prestige 1 and doing Abnormal and doing all this stuff that I'm talking about. And finally, we have Blind, which is the bottom right path. It auto tracks to a Titan near you and blinds them. Then you have Jaw Breakout. This one is an interesting perk to me, or skill to me, because used correctly, it is probably one of the most valuable ones, other than the ones at the top right. But I don't necessarily see a slot for it using all of these other ones, because you want to run all these 3 for raids, and you want to run at least Drill or one of these bottom here to deal with Titans quickly. I would say you could exchange Counter or Rising Thrust for this, but a personal preference, in my opinion, if you find yourself mouth grabbed somehow a lot, or get grabbed and eaten a lot, you could just use Hand Slasher in the first place if that's the case. But if you find yourself getting mouth grabbed somehow way too much, go for it. Use it. It'll save you. That's about it. And then finally, Decapitate. Decapitate eliminates Titan's head, killing it instantly. I just read off of the diagram because that's what it is. It just decapitates an entire Titan. It's a singular Titan kill. Unlike Titan Killer, which kills multiple and 6 of them, this kills 1, but looks really, really cool. So you can choose your path on that one, in my opinion, if you're going for the cool factor. This one will impress your friends not knowing what they're doing. But in any case, like I said before, if you Prestige 0, go the left, bottom, top right, right, bottom left, Prestige 1, top left, top right, bottom, right, middle, bottom left, and then Prestige 2 when you unlock Thunder Spears. Unlock these first, so you can use your blades to get the Thunder Spear money if you don't have enough already from prestiging, and then top right, and then everything else does not matter other than maybe this one. You cannot use any of these or any of these when you're using Thunder Spears. The only ones that you can use are these, which is why I have all of these equipped. With Thunder Spears, you want to use just these ones at the top right. The bottom and left perks are specifically for blades or hybrid gear. So, in any case, that's my little list for you guys. I hope that's informative, and I hope that really helps out with what you guys are needing help with. Ask me for help with in stuff like the comments or in the Discord. But in any case, like I said before at the beginning, please, 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 please feel free to join my Discord. It's obviously it won't cost you anything. You can get to watch me do some stuff. But in any case, here's the code once more. If you can't, click the links down below. And that'll be all from me. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Peace out.